Welcome back to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is from Wachamo University, a university which is in SNNPR, Southern Nations, Nationalities and Peoples region, Hadia zone. Several students have been injured in clashes at the university campus. What happened there? I remember last year I covered a similar clash at this university near Adwa Victory Day. So what happened there today? And secondly, Shashamane, where dozens were injured, several were killed in Orthodox religious conflict a few weeks ago. Orthodox Church issued a statement today saying that Oromia regional government is not respecting a commitment which it made in a meeting between Shimalis Abdisa, Oromia region's president, and Orthodox Church archbishops. And thirdly, viewers, Eritrean diaspora is investing heavily in African countries. We know that they have investments in Uganda, in Angola, in South Sudan. Some pictures are being shared from Uganda where an investment conference was held. Question is, why is that diaspora is not allowed to invest freely in Eritrea? Firstly, viewers, Wachamo University is in Hadia zone of SNNPR. And students of all ethnicities are studying there. But since this morning, some clashes have been ongoing at university campus. I have received some videos, a little bit graphic videos, sounds of gunshots can be heard in the background. What happened, what we have learned is that there was tension between Amhara and Oromo students like we saw last year. I remember last year I did a video when several students were injured in clashes at this university. Students were beaten for wearing t-shirts with Minilix pictures. And that happened before Adwa Victory Day celebrations. Similar incidents happened today too. Some Amhara students were attacked. And the other side says that Oromo students were attacked. Now federal police has entered the university premises. Gunshots have been, sounds of gunshots have been heard even after the entry of federal police. And large-scale displacements are being seen. Students are leaving the university campus and they're entering nearby forests, which is again alarming. Who will protect them there? No one knows. And university administration has confirmed that some students have been injured in a conflict. So it's not just a rumor. University authorities confirmed, police there, though situation is not totally out of control. But question is, where are those students who had to flee the university? If they had to flee the university, it means that university police were not able to protect the students. This is second bout of violence at this university in around a year. It means university failed to create and maintain atmosphere of ethnic harmony. Students, universities are breeding ground for future politics. If student bodies, if students themselves are so entrenched in their ethnic loyalties, you can imagine their future role if they become part of or if they are appointed in top positions in the government. Universities must ensure that there is no ethnic violence at the university. Action should be taken. Only way is to take action. Those involved should be expelled from the university. Secondly, viewers, Shashamane, St. Michael's Church In Shashamane city, there is St. Michael Church, where we know that dozens were injured, several were killed. A few weeks ago, when a splinter Orthodox faction took control of this church, Oromia security forces, Oromia regional government backed the splinter faction. Old administration was forcibly removed from church premises. Abone Joseph, Orthodox Church Archbishop of this area, arrived in Shashamane back then, but he was told to go. And there was confrontation between security forces and Orthodox followers loyal to main Orthodox Church led by Abune Matthias. And since then, church remained closed reportedly. Now, we know that last week, Archbishops Abune Petros, Abune Abraham, they held a meeting with Shimalis Abdisa, Oromia Region's President. Meeting was held at Shimalis Abdisa's office in Addis Ababa. Now, details are being shared by church itself. Church says that Oromia President committed back then at the meeting that by next week, St. Michael's Church will be reopened. But today, church issued a statement. Orthodox Church says that the church could not be opened, and the appointee priest who was appointed as a bishop to this area by a splinter faction is still in control of St. Michael's Church. Oromia security forces are protecting him. So basically, church is accusing Oromia regional government that Oromia government is not respecting the commitment made by the president with Orthodox Church archbishops at a meeting last week. Again, I'm saying this conflict is continuing. So far, no solution. On the ground in Oromia, Orthodox splinter faction is continuing its activities. Earlier, we reported from RC that in RC, a new bishop, new priest has arrived for preaching, not appointed by Orthodox Church, but by splinter faction of Orthodox Church. Thirdly, was Eritrea. We have received some pictures from Uganda. The pictures are from Eritrean Diaspora Investment Conference, which was held in Uganda at President's office. Ugandan President's office hosted this conference. Eritrean diaspora members attended the conference. Some Ugandan government officials, top officials, they were there too. And both Ugandan government officials and Eritrean diaspora members, they jointly committed to fight corruption and to increase investments. Eritrean diaspora is investing in Africa for years. In Angola, in Uganda, in South Sudan, they have investments. Question is, if Eritrean diaspora is so influential that Ugandan president is hosting this conference, its office, why can't this diaspora change the lives of Eritrean people by investing in Eritrea? Very valid question. Answer is that diaspora Eritrean community is not allowed to invest freely in Eritrea. That is what seems to be the case. Otherwise, if these Eritreans can invest in Uganda, why can't they invest in Eritrea, their own country? It means they have no freedom, no protection in Eritrea like they have in other countries. As I reported a few days ago, 2 days ago, when I discussed Eritrean president's interview in a video with Ms. Sharma, I said that Eritrea closed its factories years ago. So, Eritrean state policy is to discourage industrialization, or you can say private industrialization and building sector. That is why Eritrea does not need lots of imports. imported items because there is no industry. But is this the way forward for common Eritreans, that there should be no industry? Whatever the industry is owned by the government. That is not the way forward. No country has progressed the way Eritrea is trying to do. Yes, it shows that Eritrea is less reliant on the West, on US. Its economy is unshaken by global changes largely. But problem is that economy is where it was a few years ago. So for progress, for delivery of services to the people of Eritrea, you need investments, you need businesses, you need generation of income. You'll have to engage with the world. But so far, no such. Eritrean government will have to open up its market, at least for Eritrean diaspora. Eritrean diaspora should be allowed to invest in Eritrea. That can change the lives of Eritreans who are fleeing the country in large number. Thank you for watching.